like, yes, girl.
Hey guys, welcome to More Than Just a Mom, the podcast where we celebrate moms and the mark they're making on the world. Today we have Ashley Cox from Title Team. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'm so happy to have you here today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So how long have you been in the real estate industry for?
So I've been in title insurance in the real estate realm for almost 7 years now.
And you said you're a mom of 2 little boys?
Yep. 2 little but big boys.
Big boys,
yeah,
yes.
Big boys. They're 9 and 12.
Oh
so
my goodness. Yeah, that's not believable
No.
that you would have a 9 and 12-year-old.
I don't believe it myself some days.
Right.
I'm like, how did we get here?
Right. It goes so fast.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, and they're like my size. So
Yeah.
I'm like starting to get, outnumbered at the house.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Food's becoming scarce.
I'm sure they
Gotta
eat.
eat as fast
yeah.
as you
Oh
can.
my goodness. Yes, no leftovers ever.
No. Mm-mm. Disposals.
Yes. So, how do you like to make sure that your cup is filled so that you can fill others?
So I make sure that I like to work out. I work out almost every day. It's how I stay sane.
Yeah.
And so I make sure I schedule in my workouts. I get up pretty early, which I wasn't a morning person to begin with, and I'm still. But there's days where I get up, and if I can get an hour and a half of work in before anyone gets up, it really, like in our business, transitions to like 3 hours because no one's calling yet. No email.
Can I have a snack?
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
What's for breakfast? Are we gonna leave?
Absolutely.
And then being that I have 2 boys, I'm also like a referee, so we never know when a good fight's gonna break out.
Oh my goodness, yes. I had 3 little brothers, and yes, it was constantly battling, fighting, hitting, and referee. I like that.
But I feel like for me, I just have to stay on schedule. Like I have to get up early. I have things that I know I need to do every day, so I get them out of the way because you never know how the afternoon's gonna go.
Yeah. So what would be like a day in the life? Like what time do you wake up?
So I get up usually around 5:30.
Okay.
I
Power hour.
run to the Nespresso machine as fast as I can.
Yes.
Then I take my boy dog out.
Okay.
Yep.
All boys.
All boys. And then I get right on my computer, and I usually prospect and see what listings went live the day before, send out emails, start making lunches, switching out laundry, all the things.
Yes, okay.
And I usually get probably anywhere from like 100 to 150 emails before the boys start running downstairs.
Holy cow.
I know.
That's a lot of emails.
I know.
Do you have an assistant? How do you do this all?
No. I don't know, okay? Some days it's not great.
Super moms.
I get that out of the way. I make them breakfast. It's really important to me that I get that time in early because they play sports.
Yeah.
So I never know if I'm going to have, my day might end at 4:30 and I might have basketball practice from 5 to 7:30.
Yeah.
And I always have my laptop with me. I don't care if I look like that mom on my laptop.
No, yeah.
But it's the only way
providing.
I can.
Yeah.
Right. So then, when they wake up, I get them off to school, breakfast, make their lunches. And then I typically try to get in a workout after that.
Oh my goodness.
And then
2 a day?
No, just.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
I work
okay.
and get them.
Gotcha. Okay.
No.
I was like, girl.
You're making us look bad out.
So I don't even go to the gym. I can't. I don't know how you find the time.
Because I don't want to take it all on somebody because that's not a good look.
Yeah.
I
gotta the gym.
I gotta let the aggression out somewhere else. Energy.
What do you do? Do you run on the treadmill?
So I go to Orange Theory, Cycle Bar, and I run outside.
Oh my goodness.
All different days, though, not in one day.
Oh my gracious.
I know.
It's so hot out here too.
I mean, I've lived in Florida my whole life, so when people are like, it's hot, I'm like,
Me
it's
too,
summer.
but it's still.
It's summer. Like, everyone says, this year's hotter than last, and I'm like, it's summer again. I really just do whatever I can fit into my schedule. And,
yeah.
You know,
That's awesome.
Stay active.
Yeah.
Stay like somewhat sane.
Yeah, for your brain, of course.
For the
brain. Yeah, more so for the brain than anything.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
no.
And they're in sports, so I feel like it's really important for me to show them like a healthy,
routine, staying fit. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
And a lot of the people I work with, they end up being moms too. So I've had meetings where we're like, let's bring the kids, let's go to the jump house and let the kids play for 2 hours,
So
and then
convenient.
we just
having mom friends and mom business partners like Sarah right here. Yeah, it's amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
I tell people, I'm like, if we don't work out together, or our kids don't play sports, I'll probably not see you.
I don't have time.
No.
Yeah. No. Sorry, I love you. Sorry, but
I'm busy till like 2065, so
sounds about right.
Yeah. But it's nice being in the real estate realm because you can really set up your schedule to where you can get creative, and we have to do so much follow-up. I send out a lot of cards, and sometimes I wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and can't sleep, but at least I can get on my laptop and start cranking out some emails and cards and planning. So
which is so convenient for moms
kind of roll
to
with it.
Make your own schedule like that.
I mean, you got a little one running around here somewhere.
Oh yes. So what advice would you give to another young woman or a young mom who's maybe thinking about going into the real estate business?
I would say go for it.
Yeah.
I think people underestimate how hard you have to work. But if you can get into your groove and you can stay consistent, it's really great because I hardly miss any activities or things at school that my boys do. And when you're stuck clocking in and clocking out, and
that's invaluable.
Right. So, I'll take those crazy days and those early mornings. And for me, like, I can get stuff done on the weekends. And, sometimes I'm like, oh, man, I wish I didn't have to go on Sunday and do this. But then it totally pays off when I can volunteer at school.
Go to the basketball game on Saturday.
Go to the basketball game. So I would say you have to work really hard. You're constantly having to maybe bring your laptop to practice, have other people judge you, which don't care really.
So whatever.
But then you can kind of, you can be the mom that's at everything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for all of that valuable information. I'm so glad we got to chat today.
Thank you for having me.
How can people find you on social media?
So you can find me on social media at Ashley_close_with_Cox on Instagram, and on Facebook, Ashley Cox.
Awesome.
Thanks.
And of course, and if you can like and subscribe to us both, that would be awesome. It helps us both out. Give us a share. We are at morethanjustamom_podcast. So give us a listen. Thank you so much. Bye. That was awesome.
Good?
Yeah, I think so. It felt really natural, yeah.
So engaged, I was like responding.
You're like, yes, girl.